Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and I'm not getting to 100 videos in a sprint, like I thought I was. I had started this 100 videos as one of my New Year's resolutions for 2021. I wanted to make 100 videos for YouTube and or TikTok. I intentionally left it kind of vague. And I've made a bunch. I mean, this is number 40 something. I almost got to 50, and now I'm recording this in 2022. And I think I'm just going to call this experiment done. This is what experiments are for, right? Is to try things out and see what works and what doesn't. And I was surprised at what didn't work for me this time. So, like, when I look at my YouTube channel, which might be where you're watching this, so I apologize if this is very meta, but I had gotten up to 47 as of the other day, and I just lost momentum on this. You know, the things that I really liked is I was able to identify that my content had these 3 different topics: digital marketing, digital meetings, and digital money. And over on my website, over on CaelanHuntress.com, these are like I started color coding things. And so I have playlists now for each of these types of videos. But then I realized I was tripling all the work that I have to do because I was trying to create content for each of these channels. And that's just not smart. What I learned in doing a sprint up to 100 is I got better at some of my tech, partially because some of the things were bad. Like on this one, I did this goal setting workshop the other day just after I moved into this studio. And I discovered that, like, listen to this. This part right here, well, any part really, because the whole thing was messed up like this. Achieve attainable goals. The first of these is a Google Doc workbook that I provide to my clients and customers. All that gain, it just stinks, you know? And I found this out because I was doing a sprint and I was doing many videos, and I saw that my gain setting on my mic wasn't quite right. And so I had to redo some things. And I keep thinking that my video has to be perfect in order to make it, because people hire me for video. I get paid thousands of dollars to make short informational videos on a bunch of different topics. And so I'm always fiddling with it. But when I go and I look at something like TikTok, you know, the aesthetic over here is totally different. And so I tried 1 out of 100. I'm going to play a quick TikTok right here. So I haven't been making TikToks because I keep having this idea like I should treat it like my YouTube channel, that things should be curated and defined and edited and scripted. And I lived my whole life like that. But that's not the aesthetic here on TikTok. Here on TikTok, your casualness is more part of the point. And so that's kind of what I want. I know I need to transition into. I'm trying to finish up this big 100 video on YouTube thing that I want to do by the end of this year. But then I want to come over here to TikTok and make 100 TikTok videos. Right now I'm in that navel gazing phase where I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm doing and what I want to say. But what I do know is that I need to get over myself and just start publishing. So I'm going to start today just by making something. Here, this is my dog. Look at that. That's my dog. Yeah, that's my view in my front yard. So if I can get over myself, you'll be seeing some more of me. So I haven't been making... I thought I was going to just do 99 more just to get a volume of content in there, because that's the whole point TikTok. Behind what Visakan Veerasamy says. Here, let me go back over here to share with you what he shared with me. This great thing. I don't have the tweet, but I've got this thing right here. So Visa is one of my favorite guys on Twitter, and he's just amazing. He's a great thinker, and I love the way he unpacks ideas. And one of the ways he does it is that he writes 100 tweet thread about something, and he's got on this tweet, he's got 100 Twitter threads that are all 100 tweets long. And what he's learned by doing this is that creating a volume of content gives you mastery over the content. And that's what I want with video, is I really want to master this medium. But I'm old. I come from the era where we start a presentation and we acknowledge the audience for being there, and we set this space and we roll the credits and we do all this thing before we get to the meat of the conversation. And on TikTok, they don't do that. You have 1 minute, sometimes 3 now that they've raised it up to 3. But you have a moment to matter. And that's it. And if I had started this video right there, where you have a moment to matter, I would have grabbed your attention much more strongly than the way that I started with my opening credits, doing that whole thing. That's me being old. And I know I'm old, and I know that my framework for understanding communication is aged. And so I'm trying to get this new medium of short form video content, and I'm stumbling at it. I thought this 100 video sprint would help me attain a little bit more mastery in it. And it did, I've modified my gains level. I fixed my green screen. And so I did some improvements there, but 100 is too many. 100 videos wears me down. 100 of anything wears me down. But you know what doesn't is 30. I love 30-day sprints. And I didn't realize that I've done these plenty of times where I'll say, okay, I'm going to do backflips every day for 30 days on the trampoline, or I'm going to make cold calls every day for 30 days just to get, over myself. And that works for me. And after a month, I don't drag. My endurance doesn't flag. It might a little bit in a month, but there's a big difference between committing to do something daily for a month and for more than 3 months. So 100, I think, is too many. I'm going to go to 30-day sprints. And I still I have this massive list of video topics that I add to and I curate and I pull from when I'm ready to do something. And I think that doing 30-day sprints with those ideas, seeing, oh, wait, I've got 18 topics here that are kind of in a category. Let me add in a few more and then do this for a month. I think that I'm going to do 30-day sprints a few times throughout this year. And I'm going to see how that goes because that feels better to me. And so this video is just kind of unpacking my thoughts and to formally close the 100 video attempt. And I tried. I made a good try at it, and I started back. It's been, 5-6 months now. And I had a good cadence for a while, and then the endurance of doing 100 of them, I just couldn't keep up. But 30, I think I can do a lot better with. And so I liked the mechanics of starting with a number and a slash out of the goal. This is less than 100 out of 100 is what this one is. But, having out of 30 and doing a series of 30 and then earning a playlist at the end. Having 30 completed video assets on a topic. There's a lot I can do with that. Because I'm a digital marketer and I do a whole lot of marketing automation. And when I have 30 assets of something and I can ask somebody, do you want to watch this whole playlist? Do you want to get an email or a text reminder? I can set up all that infrastructure to deliver those. That's what I do through, oh, look at this, another one of my video tricks through Stellar Platforms. If you want to subscribe to my newsletter, there's a link below. All that I do that all the time. And so I'm trying to combine the things that I already do with the things I want to do. And that overlap is where I find creative friction. And I love creative friction. When I got a piece of it that works and a piece that doesn't, and I'm trying to mash them together, I love that. So I'm going to be doing more of that. And you can expect to see some 30-day sprints in the future. Thanks for watching. Have fun out there.